Hello, hello, hello there, my crafty buds. It's your crafty bud P, and welcome to Stormy's Imagination Station. Guys, I'm going to try and pull you up just a little bit here. I've got you down on the table so that we can kind of see what we're doing here, y'all. Hi, guys, and TGIF, y'all. Guys, it's been a long week for me. I'm not going to go into it, but anyways, I just wanted to get on here a little bit. Guys, some of you that I've sent stuff out to, I've been watching y'all on the TV. I know that you got your stuff. I can't comment on the TV, though. So this weekend, I'll be out watching videos. I'm caught up on everything I wanted to get out, finally. And I want to get caught up on some of you guys' awesome videos, too. Because y'all got some tutorials and different stuff I want to see. But, guys, today what I thought I'd do... this weekend, I think we're going to do the boho beads, and one of the ladies wanted me to show you how I made my little portfolio I put together real quick. But I also wanted to share with you guys some of my quick and easy drawered easel cards, okay? And this is what they are. This is what they look like, you guys. And it's just simply made with a matchbox, okay? So, let's get started, okay? And let's turn a matchbox into this. What do you think? Alright, guys. In order to do this, what we're going to need is an empty matchbox. One of the larger ones right here. I've taken my matches out, in fact, and put them in a bag. I've got a striker thing on the fireplace in there. But I like the big ones here. And guys, these are wonderful gift boxes for just anything, really, that'll fit down in here. I've made all sizes of these for my granddaughter. Today we're going to be working on the one drawer. This one we're going to be working on the one drawer, okay? So in order to do this, guys, we're going to need some coordinating cardstock to go along with whatever paper theme that you use. Like I'm going to probably use this rose print. So I've got a pink cardstock here that I'm using. You're going to need decorator paper, cardstock, some glue, a cutter, a scorer. You're going to need some, I've just brought in some various stamps. You're also going to need some just little embellishments. Some flowers, maybe some flat back pearls. You're going to need some letterings or a pen if you're great at writing. Maybe some trims, some pieces of doily. You're going to need a big bead or a button. Some wire. This is like a 32 gauge right here, or a 30 gauge, I think is what this is. I've got some charms in here. I've got various inks and chalks for the edges. I've got some cute little rhinestones. I've got some little packaged flowers. Just any kind of embellishment that you guys got. Something preferably that's a little 3D for a little pop here. Something as a stopper. Like I've used this cat's eye on here. But just a little stopper. And really on this you don't need it. But I like to put one on anyways. You know, in case you've got... somebody this is going to and everything's kind of like mine is, you know, So, and I think that's pretty much it, guys. Alright, now let's begin. Guys, what you're first going to need, of course, is your empty matchbox, okay? And then we're going to cut us 4 pieces of cardstock at 4.5 by 2.5. And that's your coordinating cardstock that you're going to use. You're going to need 4 pieces of these at 4.5 by 2.5. Oh, too bad. That's just a little bit too small. Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful weekend coming up so far. Hope you've had a great week. Guys, if you're new to the channel, stick around. We've got a lot coming up. I've got a lot of great crafters that I want to introduce you to. And I don't want you to miss out on anything, okay? So make sure you stick around and pop in on your old country bunkin' buddy from time to time. Because you never know what we're cooking up over here at Stormy's Imagination Station. We could be out in the yard. We are going to be out in the yard this weekend, guys, doing a little, we're going to introduce the Paint Ninja again. Paint Ninja's out of paper, so we have to get out there and do some slap. I think y'all will like that. My LaFleck series that I do, if you guys haven't seen the LaFleck, it's pretty cool. Alright guys, now then we're going to need 2 hinges cut out of the same cardstock at 2.5 by 1. And you need 2 of these. Okay, alright. Then your decorator pieces. You're going to need 4 of these at 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. What? Well, there. Ooh, I might need to sharpen my blade a little bit there. Alright, let's see if I've got any more of that paper. I brought my Meet Me in Paris paper. Yes, here we go. I've got another sheet of that rolls that I'm using. Whoops. And why we're doing this different sizes, guys, for those of y'all that don't know, is we want to leave just a little bit of a border inside of our decorator cardstock. So that's why I'm going 1/4 inch in. God, I should have brought my glasses in here. That's what I get. Thinking I can see all of this. Alrighty guys, and there's our decor strips. God, I feel like I've... Yeah, I did need to cut those. I cut those at 2 1/2. Those are supposed to be cut at 2 1/4. There, that one's right. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alrighty guys. And then we need to cut 2 decorator ends off of the same decorator paper here at 1 by 2 7/16, guys. Yeah, no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there. Just a zop. Okay. God, that is like so close. That is sick. That makes me so mad when that happens. Alright, let's do this. 2 7/16. These little knots in here, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, the dot in right before 2 1/2. And that little sliver, it really, it matters, guys, it does. And that's by 1. Little pieces on the end there, because you don't want them sticking out to where it hinders your opening and closing of your drawer. That's why I got precise on that. I hate getting down like that with the little 7/16 and all that, but sometimes you have to. Alrighty guys, and that's it for your cutting. So no, I take that back. Ooh, I did. Let's see here. I think that's the same. I forgot to tag. I'm so sorry, you guys. Alright, I'm just going to use this piece of cutoff that I've got right here for the front, because I wanted to make a tag for this front right here. See how I've done this right here? And I forgot to... If you guys has got decorator ends or something, now's the time on this piece you could do this. This little piece I have is 4 by 2 1/2. And I think I'm just going to leave mine for this one here square. And then let's see what we have. And look, I found a piece of cut off decorator paper right there that fit right down inside of that. So there you go. I'm just going to use this one and leave it square, y'all, instead of doing the rounded edge like I did on that front. I knew I was going to forget something, y'all. I was in here getting my stuff together and I said, Stormy, I can guarantee you, you're going to forget something. Just like now, I forgot to do my edges. If you guys have got distress inks or anything that you want to do your edges on this, on your little tag that's going to get glued on the front, go ahead and hit that before you glue that down, okay? I'm just using this purple Brilliance here. I love Brilliance. I always have it next to me for some reason. This is like my go-to item that I use a lot. And then I think with the Brilliance again, no, I think I'm going to use the Color Box. I've got this one here. It's like a coordinating purple. I'm going to hit that. Oops. At least with the liquid, I can reset that. There we go. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and decorate this and set it aside. You want to? I'm going to let that dry for just a second there. And watch, I'll bet you anything I have forgotten the scissors. I'll bet you money that I left them sitting right in there. No, I didn't. Ha! I was so smart this time. Guys, all I've done is like here, I cut off a little sliver of a doily. I've got one of these little colored doilies. And all I've done is cut like a triangular shape piece off of it. And then I've just simply glued it right to the bottom here. Now you guys can use what you have. If you have a little snip of trim or something like that. I really like doing the layered look on a lot of these. It gives it more of a finished look, and it's prettier, I think. And I've just simply put that down there like this. Then guys, I think I'm just going to grab a snip of this trim right here and cut that off and have it next to me for the front there. And then if you've got like little flowers and stuff, let's see what I've got in this bag right here. Like I've got a little piece of a charm right here. I like this little charm, so I think I'm going to glue that right there on the edge. There we go. And then like a little flower or an embellishment, something that you could just kind of pop right there. I think I'll just go with this heart since I've got it sitting here. Or maybe a piece of jewelry. You can bring in a piece of jewelry and just break it just like that. I've got a little mother of a pearl right there. I think I'm just going to do that and put that on it. My first one there, I went with a piece of a wedding trim. I really like that with the little flower. But of course, I forgot it. Imagine that. And then I've got a bigger flower that I'm going to put on this front right here. And it's just whatever you guys have. You know, whatever you have. Just kind of look at it and see. Just make like a little cluster is all I'm doing. Is making just a little cluster down here. And I might put this little resin pop right there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Nothing too cumbersome. Try not to go over your bottom, okay? Try to get it up, you know, unless it's like something mushy like this flower is right here. But something hard and all that, try to get it up. And then this little piece here, I'm just going to glue across the front, but I'm just letting you see what I've done here. I got the daylight thing is on flashing. I don't know what in the world, how I got that turned on. I hope it's not, I hope it's not hindering how this is filming. I'm going to be very angry if it is. I don't know how I got that turned on, but I see that it's got a daylight thing flashing up there, and it looks like it's really bright. So I hope that's not encumbering what we're fixing to do here. Like I said, I'll be very mad. I'll be mad. Alright, there we go. And I like that. I think that's good enough for that bottom there that I've done. And like I said, guys, use what you have. Okay? Now then, guys, on a blank piece of scrap cardstock, which again, I thought I had, here's one. And if you've got any small letters, like small ones like this, or if you've got good handwriting, you know, all I'm going to do is try to write out friends on here again. And you want small writing, guys. You don't want to use big gargantuan stuff there. You want it to all kind of fit. Naturally, when you're filming, you're all thumbs. I have the littlest hands and I can't grab a thing right now. Guys, I'm going to show you this week. Like I said, we're going to do several projects together. And then I'm going to be out watching you guys. But I thought we'd do this and I want to show y'all how I make my wands. I learned that from Miss Callie Black. Is that her name? Callie Black? She just passed away. I really just got to checking out her videos and found out that she's passed away very recently. And that really upset me badly. She's a very good crafter. And she's got a lot that I want to learn from her. And her wands is one of them. I showed you guys one of them on one of my videos that I've done. And I really love them. They're very cool. And I'm going to show you guys how to do them. So we're going to have quite a few tutorials this week. Alright guys, now on this one I've just simply put my friends and then cut it and left a little bit of a border. You see that whenever I cut that, okay? So it makes that pop. And then I'm also going to hit the edge of this with a little bit of color. And you guys don't have to do this. If you have a Sharpie marker, you can do that around the edge real carefully with your Sharpie marker too and get your distressed edge look too, okay? If you don't have any distress inks, if you have a Sharpie marker hanging out, you can use that. I used that for a long time before I got all fancy and got distress inks. Now guys, on this one here, I'm just kind of putting it off kilter. I'm going to do friends always. You guys can write any sentiment that you want. But there's the friends. And see, I got that S off kilter just a little bit on that end right there, but that's okay. And this will dry here shortly. And then I'm going to write out always. Maybe if I can get my big fingers to pick up these little letters again. Possibly. I have no idea what's happening right now. It's the film demon. He gets us all, don't he? It's like every dang time you get ready to do a tutorial, you can do it and not film it, and it'll be perfect every time. But the minute you turn it on, that's it. That's when the little film fairies get a hold of you and say, no, you're not going to film this. I'm going to make you look like a bloomin' idiot. Why? Come on. Now see, I've done this a gazillion times and it's perfect. And the minute I film, the letters all curl under each other and don't want to go down. They want to come to life on you. Isn't that funny how that happens? Are you serious right now? I don't have another S. Oh, doesn't that figure? Shoot. Does anything look like an S on here? How about a Z? We'll just do it. Oh God, that's gonna look so stupid. No, I can't do that. Wow. See what I mean? I had a full, it's like I had every letter that I needed. And now that I'm doing this, I'm out of the S all the way. Well, I'll just have to ad-lib a S on there. That's insane. I'll just use a gold marker or something and put an S. That just really makes me angry. Doesn't that figure, you guys? Just what I said, every time we go to film, it blows up. I'm missing just one little letter. That's alright. I'll get it on there. It'll say always instead of always. I sound like a goofball idiot. Friends always. We're friends always. Oh my goodness. Anyways, you get the gist, you guys. Make sure you got plenty of letters. And I could have put mine off kilter like that and then stick a little piece of something, whatever you've got, in between them. Just like that. And that kind of finishes it out. That's cutie. It still turned out cutie. It sounds stupid. I got to put that S on there. But anyways, go ahead and set that aside now and let that dry. Now, let's go ahead and grab our box and get one of our pieces on the bottom here. And mine should fit. It should fit perfect. You shouldn't get no overhang on that measurement. But like I said, sometimes you never know if you're using a different brand of Matchbox or something like that. It could be just a touch bigger, you know, sometimes that happens. Hit your edges if you're using distress inks or if you have any, or with your Sharpie or whatever color of marker you've got, you can always go around the edge. And I'm just doing a little, see that, just to kind of cut that where it's been cut. And then we're just going to go right on the bottom. And I think one of these cuts, no I didn't, I just left my bottom bare. Okay, I mean you guys can cut an extra piece and put it on there if you want to, but you know you don't see the bottom, so all I did is cover it up, is it. And then we're just going to go around it here. Did I do that for the sides too? No I didn't, that's just spare pieces. I started to say I didn't think I did a border around the sides. I think I just put the decorator pieces. Okay. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and put my first decorator piece. Oh no, I'm not. Whoops, we almost forgot. Grab another piece of your cardstock. Now this is where I didn't measure for our back piece here, our hinge that holds it on. The first thing we're going to want to do is add one of our hinge pieces. And all you're going to do is just fold it in half. And did I give you the wrong measurement on that? I think I did. The two hinges, 2.5 by 1. Yeah, where is my hinges? That ain't my hinges. Where's my hinges? Oh my God, I lost my hinges. I started to say that was way too big for my hinges. My table up here just eats everything. Oh my God. Okay. Well, recut it. Ding dong. 2.5 by 1. Gosh, look at that. Yeah, I can almost make 2 out of that piece. There. I thought that looked too big. Yeah, I don't know where my hinges just went, you guys. I know I cut them. They're up here in my mess. Alright, now, again, just fold them in half, guys. Add one to your bottom here before we put our decorator piece on so we can hide that. And just put your hinge on just like that, okay? And that's it. Alright, now then. Our next top piece, you're going to score that. Let's see, that goes on the back of that is almost at 2.5. It's, there we go again, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 16ths, 2 5/16 score it. God. Then you're going to come in and score another 1/2 inch. Alright, let's see how this 2 5/16. Let me score this real quick. Alright, 2 and 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. And then come over to 3 and score again. Okay? You guys can see that. And then we're just going to score it down just like that. Okay? Till it looks like this. Okay? Now then, this one here is going to glue straight to the back of this hinge right here. Okay? So let's just go ahead and glue that down. And then your front piece is going to glue, make it touch the ground right there, and then just glue it right to your front. Just like that. Okay? You see what I've done right there? Just take your decorator piece, stick it on here, and I would say that that goes right to the bottom of it. Yeah, it does. Stick it to the top. Glue your first hinge piece there right to the bottom, right here. Don't glue over this part, okay? Don't go up here on the top, just this. This is one of your cardstock pieces that you cut that was 4.5 by 2.5. And then put your decorator card, the bottom goes against the bottom of that. Okay? So that whenever you fold that, the bottom, Peggy, God, I stuck it upside down just then. That was smart. There. There we go. And see, you're already starting to look. Hopefully your stuff is dry. If not, you can do this at the end. But I wanted y'all to see how this goes. Yeah, I should let that dry a little bit more. That's right. There. And that's going to go just like that. So you're already starting to look like an easel card, aren't you? See that? Now then, we could have did this first. We actually should have done this first. Where's my 2 other decorator pieces? God, my pieces just vanished. Here we go. Now then, your 2 last pieces, your 1 by 2 7/16. These go on the back of here. And some of these may need trimmed. I thought I had that perfect. That bottom piece fits great right there. But that top, I tried to get that perfect. This was one of them things I forgot to measure out whenever I was making it. So, and if it hangs over just a touch, you can always snip that. If you can find your scissors, which I have to snip mine just a little. Okay, there we go. And this is a if you want to, because this is the back of the card. I mean, you really don't see it, even whenever it's up. You really don't see it, but a lot of people like everything covered, so. And now then do this little top. There. And see, that just gives it a little finished look on the back, is all. But like I said, you really don't have to do that if you don't want to, because you're really not going to see the back of it. I'll have to put this decoration piece back on here when this is done. I didn't let it dry, but that's alright. You guys get it. Okay? Now then, you can just kind of hold that up there in the air and leave it go. Just lay it down on your surface here. And then we're going to put in our decorator piece so that we can cover up that hinge right there that just makes that disappear. So get another one of your decorator pieces, your 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. Go ahead and just stress your edges. Then go ahead and glue that down. And guys, you've got a delicious looking start to your nice easel card already, don't you? Isn't that great? All right. Now then, you can just throw that up here like this. Now guys, if you so choose, underneath here, you can do the same thing. Oh no, I think we've got a piece to do that. Never mind. Let's go ahead and do that. Here's your other piece of your decorator cardstock, or decorator paper right here. So go ahead and do your edges again. I swear I'm the only person I know that can stand right here and not move and lose everything I have. Mark laughs at me. I sit in a chair and everything disappears. It's crazy. I'm like, where could it have went? I haven't gone nowhere. I've been right here in the chair and it's gone. Alright, let's go ahead and cover that up. And all you're going to do is make sure you don't get it over your fold. And try to get your little edge all the way around it there. And there you go. And you are completely covered. Let that dry a little bit. And then just gently, guys, gently, let it dry good, like I said, but gently start busting your little hinge right there in the back. And there you've got your little hinge all bent, see? And you're ready. Now, for our little sentiment underneath, you're going to need to go inside of this right here. So we're going to go inside the decorator paper with just a piece of cardstock, okay? You don't want it too loud to where you're not going to get to see your sentiment and stuff. Okay, so we're going to go inside of this, and we're going to go 4 by 2 on this. And guys, if you have, after we cut this 4 by 2, you can cut decorator edges if you so choose, like I've done with this one here with my dies. Or you can hand cut it. Now actually this one here was hand cut, you guys. I made a template. I'll show you. Let me cut one real quick. At 4 by 2. Oops, the cutter, Peggy, not the store-board. Alright, let's cut this 4 by 2. Okay, by 4. Okay. And this is going to fit down inside there. Now to make your template, guys, you're going to fold this in half. That way you get it even, okay? And then all you're going to do is take your scissors. Now starting from the outside fold like this, you want to come in to get your, you're just going to just do what you can. Round it a little bit and then come up here and sharp it. Just like that at the end. That's all I've done, guys. Both sides. And then sharped it. Just like that. Just made a little shape. And then I did the same thing in the middle. I come in right here at the edge of that round and just kind of come in, eyeballed the middle, zooped it. Come back in at the zoop and just tried to meet that round circle right there. Is all I did. And it's not perfect, like I said, but what the hey, you know what? I like it. It's unique, and look how cool that is. Use this as your template. Come in here on another piece of scrap paper and just simply recut it. Now that you have your template. And you won't get the score line down the middle. It'll be a full card. And you've got a cool template that you can use again and again for this kind of shape. If you don't have dies, y'all, this is a wonderful way to get the shape of these intricate dies that you don't have. Just simply make you a template. It's just like going back to school and making those little snowflakes, huh? You just kind of cut There. And that's kind of alright. And then you can just kind of come in here and you don't like the way it looks and just kind of give it a little more finessing. It's yours, you know. You can do whatever you wish with it, you know. Heck, that didn't turn out as good as the template. Really, I think I'm just going to use my template. To heck with the score line. I don't care. But there you go. You know, that's a quick, easy way to get a shape that you don't have. And then with this, guys, I love to hit the edges of these and give these just a little bit of something there, you know. And then just a little bit, take you a little spare piece of paper and get you a little bit off of it. And just kind of hit that middle with it a little bit if you want to there. It's going to really emphasize my line there. But, you know, you just kind of distress it. And then there you go. And then get you a stamp if you want, or if you got beautiful writing, whatever you want to put down the middle there. You can do friends always with this one. I put cherish yesterday, live today, and dream for tomorrow. And you can use whatever you want. If you got good writing, hey, write it out, baby. Make it look as pretty as you can and put whatever sentiments you want on there. And there you go. And then I'm just going to glue it right on down to the top here. Of the new one, Peggy. I almost glued it over the one I've done. That's so silly. Okay. And now then you need a little stopper of some kind, guys. Just a little 3D something. I think I'll just use a gem here. Just something as a stopper, you know. My first one, I had some really pretty cat's eyes right here. I wanted to bring back in, but of course can't find it. And just kind of put it, and that way whenever you open up the card, whenever it's dry, it'll have a stopper, and you can stop that as far back as you want it, you know. But a lot of times these will just kind of stop themselves. They just kind of sit there. But I kind of like to add a little bit. Yeah, once this dries, you'll get the idea of that. I have to let this really dry. I think I'm going to use kind of this one here as the final tutorial on the rest of this and let this dry. Now if I can find what I did with all my stuff that fell off. Isn't that crazy? Again, it's like whenever you get ready to do something, boy, it just really, it's going to get you. But you guys get it with this. This is really a simple, easy project. And I really love these. Alright, guys. Now, our two decorator pieces, we want to cover up these sides here where the striker was at. So, find your two sides. Oh my gracious. The 1 by 4.5. There's supposed to be two pieces that's 1 by 4.5. And of course mine is gone. So let's cut 2 more. My goodness. Isn't that the way it always goes, you guys? Look, and that did not cut straight for nothing. It's just the way it goes, ain't it? You get ready to do something and bam. Alright, 1 by 4.5. And again, hit those with your distress ink if you're using it, or your marker, whatever you're doing. Mine was pink, wasn't it? Let's stick with the, here, let's go with that one. The next one, hopefully I won't be so jumbled up. The next one we'll do, that I'll share with you of these, is a 2-drawer. And then we'll do a 4-drawer. Okay? I've made all these. I love them. I'll also do a tutorial down the road of making the matchboxes. That's going to take a little time though. So this is a lot easier. You know, nowadays we can get boxes of matches pretty cheap. So this is a quick and easy way to do these. And there we go. And then there's your sides, all looking good. You got your top, you got your back looking good there. All right, now let's go ahead and start on our drawers, guys. And again, you should have 2 small pieces for the ends at 1 by 2 7/16. So let's go ahead and get that recut again. This mine is buried on this table somewhere, as usual. Alright, 1 by 2 7/16, which is a dot below 2 1/2, okay? I think that makes it a lot simpler. A dot below 2 1/2. Alright, and again, we're going to want to hit our edges if you're doing that. We are almost done, you guys. This is almost finished. This has been so much fun. And these are so pretty. And everyone that I've ever sent these to has just loved these. They just love them. They're great for the dresser. Putting little jewelry in, different stuff. You know, I love these. Very cute. The 4-drawer one, boy, my granddaughter just squealed with delight when she got that one, because the drawers were just never ending. Or did we send that? No, I think I sent that to my daughter-in-law. I think Alex got that. And she was just so excited. Alright, guys. Now then, to make our pull, I've got to find the big bead. Have to find that. Here we go. Guys, I've used a nice chunky bead here, okay? You can use a button, whatever you so choose, but you want something with a little bit of oomph on it, okay? If you use a little one and stuff, it's going to come off. So that's why I'm having you all use wire too, okay? Now guys, we're going to want to cut about a 4-inch strip of wire. This is a 30 gauge, and all we're going to do is go right through the bead right here, and then a nice tight twist. Just a couple of twists, just like that, okay? Get these put together. You're going to pop you a little hole right dead bang center here in your drawer. If you're using scissors or something, please be careful and don't stab your finger. Watch, I'll say that and I'll do it. Or you can punch, whatever. Now then, when you get that, guys, I want you to take your 2 ends and just simply put it right through the hole right there, and you're going to expand that like a brad. Is all. Now you can trim this to fit inside there so you don't have no overhang. Me, I've just been bending it at the corner right there. If I even put one that long in here, but yeah, you can trim that definitely. But you want it to go in there like a brad. Okay, and there you go. You've got a beautiful pole on there, and that's got some oomph to it. So that way whenever you pull this out, the bead isn't going to pop off. I'm sure some of you have noticed that. Now on the inside there, you can definitely tape this if you're going to paper your inside, your dimensions and stuff. Your sides is again going to be 1 by 4 1/2. You're going to need 2 of those. For your ends, 1 by 2 7/16. You're definitely going to want to trim this to fit then and glue over the top of this. And you will hold this totally there, and it won't move on you. And then your bottom piece is going to be, to fit it side to side, is going to be 4 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then you can completely cover your inside. Me, I'm not too worried about the inside. I just fill it with stuff, and here you go, because you really don't see it till you open it. But, you know, a lot of people love that decorator look, so it's all up to you. And to tighten this, guys, just give it a little turn like that. Not too much. But there you go. And you've got a nice sturdy pull there. And there's your 1-drawer easel card, guys. Nice sturdy drawer there to pull out, because these do have a little bit of toughness getting in and out. So I really like to have something with some oomph. You can also sew your bead or button on. That's what I recommend highly, instead of gluing, because eventually these do pop off. You know, and then it kind of makes you, you know, it's done, it's broke. But guys, there's your 1-drawer easel card. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you tried these. and send these to your friends. They're definitely going to love these. These are sweet little gift packages, and I enjoy making them a lot. And I hope you enjoyed this, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful start to your weekend. And I will be getting with you this weekend with more awesome projects, I hope. So, guys, until next time, be crafty, be cool, and I'll see you when I'm looking at you, all right? Bye-bye.